बहुत अच्छे से समझते हैं क्योंकि डर की कोई जुबान नहीं।
Very good evening, all of you. So today, warm welcome to you all. We'll give a few seconds of time for new who are joining. A couple of minutes we'll give them.
తీసుకొని లాస్ట్ గాడి 100 కొట్టుకున్నాడు అండ్ 3 వ్యూస్ సిక్సెస్ కూడా ఈ రోజు అండ్ మెచ్చుకోవాల్సింది
I hope most of the persons who are joining this session, you all are saturated and created a local Python development environment. I hope so. If anyone completed, specify a simple message over here who are ready to fit and practice for Python programs. Only one message I have received here to calling. Yes, sir. That is Suraj Kumar. What about others? Shiva is also ready. Where you are not having any system or you are not able to installing and setting of your computer system, to write and run Python programs. Santosh Bob is also ready. Great. What others? So help them most of the people who are friends who are really interested to learn basic Python. Ask them to join this session, free session. Let them learn. So we are also having more fun in upcoming classes. Not only a serious classes, also we'll share with the more fun as well. So it's almost six the time. So I'm going to initiating the sessions. Almost our number should be 15 yesterday. So a few of the persons, yeah, Gopi is joined now. Aja is also joined now. Yeah, we'll start the session now. So let them join who are going to be joining in seconds. Yeah, share the screen. The complete screen is now. Is it visible to you all? Is my screen is visible to you all? Yeah, thank you, Siva. So let's see here. Today is the third class we are initiating. On the very beginning, the first class we have seen introduction about Python and the futures of Python, what we are going to learning in this schedule and all we have learned. The second one, the setting up of Python installation along with PyCharm software IDE, which is useful for code editing we have learned. So see, most of the Python modules and Python lectures, like a tutorial, when we are going to be initiating something, we have seen like yesterday, like a welcome program also to how to run, test our local environment and where the Python as well as PyCharm software is running and working perfectly or not, we have tested yesterday successfully. Those who are completed and those who are seeing this particular information at terminal window, like welcome Python or hello world, what's the information you have prepared there? And you have seen perfectly. Once you have seen the output means your Python and PyCharm installation is successfully installed in your computer system. So I request you in YouTube, we have a Harisystems channel is there and Telegram Harisystems, the same name we have specified a group of Telegram broadcasting is also there. So participate there. These all the classes from the beginning class 1, 2 and now today is 3 we are posting there also. If anyone is missed or anyone who wants to revise the class again, go there and review like a class. You can check all the class tutorial. It's almost 1 hour session only we are publishing there. You learn many things there. Not only the main topic, we are discussing in a real world how the application is going to be developing. These are the things we are discussing. All right. Excuse me. Now today, very interestingly, we are learning a small topics, whereas a huge requirement and a huge attention is required for beginners. So let's see here. The course is designed for especially the today's class is data types. Simply, I can say that the data types, what are the data types and how to write in Python. Whereas why we require in real time and in software industry, why the data types are turned in different data types, we are going to learning today. So before jumping and going to the data types, see basically I'm going to discussing about the data types are int data type, integer, it's nothing but shortcut is int. And the second one is string data type, which is going to be discussing. And float data type. Float or decimal also you can call it as, where the decimal or period will be there in a number, we call it as float data type. I'll show you all the examples in a real time. You don't have to worry about it. Boolean expression. Boolean expression is nothing but bool data type. You can simply call it as bool data type. This is either true or false, we call it as no. This data type is called bool expression. So before jumping and before going to initiating these data types lecture, I would like to explain you a simple command line basics for you to freely hit the commands in your computer system. See, for the basic commands in your Windows computer operating system. So what are the basics and why we require to learn basic commands in your computer system? If someone knows very well these basic commands, it's well and good. Those who don't know about these commands, how to run, what I am discussing about. These command basics are very simply find your current directory. How to find your current directory in using command prompt. How you will find. These are the questions we are going to be answering. Like let's see. The first one is find your directory. The second one is list all files in a directory. List all files in a directory. How to change directory from one directory where prompt is there in command prompt. How to change from one directory to another directory, how we can switch it. Change the current directory from previous or next one, whatever it is possible, change the current directory. And how to clear the the screen, command line screen. So see, excuse me. By seeing and by reading these lines are very simple in terms of mouse. When you using mouse operating in your computer system, see, let's see here. In the base, I'm going to initiating this one. Just I'm click the open the file explorer in my Windows operating system. So here, if I open my downloads folder, it will be called as directory in command prompt. There is no difference between a folder and a directory, both are same. If we see in Windows as a icon will be called as folder. In command prompt, we call it as it's a directory. So find your current directory. See, these are the current directories we are able to see. and we are able to go there mouse, and if we double click that, can we open it. If we want to list all the files in the directory, the second point means if I open this documents, see, these all the files are opening here simply. It will be where it has. Is it possible to open in command prompt? How? These commands you want to learn. So how it is. And the next one is change the current directory. How to change a directory from one directory to another directory. See here, if I am accessing downloads, I'm going back here by clicking the back button, and I'm going to documents over here. What are the documents are available in the documents directory? I'm able to see here. So how simple when you are accessing in the mouse. Whereas how it will be possible using command prompt. So how to clear the comments? Let's see very quickly in a practical environment. We'll see all these things. Just see, to access your command prompt, what you need to do. Like a Windows users, as at present you find the Windows users purpose only. Later I'll tell you how simple it is in Linux and Mac as well. Okay. So see, go to run. Go to run by pressing the start button. By pressing the start button here, and you have to run. Type here to search is there, no, in the bottom. There you can type just run run. The app is here available, or else you can type there. And if it is Windows 7 or previous versions, you just press Windows key plus R. Hold the Windows button and press R. You will get the start like a run option over there. See this run command you will get there. So here you need to type a simple command called either CMD or COMMAND. Just to see CMD I'm typing. Yes, my command prompt is able to accessing my command prompt window. So see in my system, see users, there is a directory /users /admin. The prompt is blinking. It will be called the greater than symbol is there, no? This will be called as, it's a prompt, like a command prompt. So here, if I ask you this will be called like where the prompt is going to be blinking, the cursor of the prompt, like it is going to be blinking, where it is the current directory, I can say it's under C drive users directory. Under the users directory, it's an admin folder, current directory, it's a cursor is blinking. So here, see, what is my first question here? Find your current directory. This is the first question we are able to answering. This is the find your current directory. Users C admin, it is going to be displaying. If you want to see in your Windows, you just go to open this by using this and go to C drive and users, see the user directory. This is the admin. See, if I open this admin, these all the stuff is there. By defaultly, it will comes while installation. If you add it there, there will be added. So if I want to see all the files and directories which are available in this particular directory, I need to hit a command, very simple command. It's a dir. See, if I hit the command dir, all the list of the directories which are available, it will be shows here. And instead of files and directories, all means dir space /s. Hit. You just see all the files inside the files, inside the the folders, inside the files, all will list come here. If it is much data is there, it will take some time. If not, it will be complete very quick. Or else, if you want to terminate this running of the file displaying, you just press by Control C to terminate it. By pressing the Control plus C to terminate the a displaying of reading of all the information from your video system through command prompt. All right. So now list all files and directories. The command is dir space /s. Where we are seeing this all this information under admin directory only, we are able to see. Strongly remember. So now change the current directory. I am in the current directory right now. It is admin. Yes, this is very clearly visible now. Yeah. So this is like a user admin is my current directory. All right. So let me check here. Yeah. User admin. If I want to go back to users, if I want to go back to users, or else if I want to go to, let me dir. Yeah, there is a desktop is like documents is there. See here it is in a directory, and documents or downloads it's showing no. These are the directories. So if I want to go either downloads or documents, let's see how we can change from this current directory to how we can move to documents. It's a command is cd space. Cd is nothing but change directory. cd is nothing but change directory to name of the directory. And here it is in a case sensitive. Case sensitive means if the directory name is displaying capital letters, you have to take the capital. If it is small letter, you can take a small letter only. So documents, just type the documents, how it is representing here. Same name, you can type here and hit enter. Hit enter. So see now, see the prompt is where it is displaying. Now my current directory is users under admin under documents. This is my current directory. If I press dir, what are the list of the files and folders which are available under the documents is going to be displayed only, not in admin, not in user. So we are forwarded like by changing the directory. If the directory is available, we are hitting a command cd space name of the directory. We are moving into the next directory. How we can go back? Similarly, we have upcome one front we have gone. So how we can come back? It's very simple. Whenever we need to create something means it's a typical. Whenever we need to delete some means it's a very easy. Just by pressing the delete button, it will go away to recycle it. So now to go back, cd space put two dot dot. cd space put two dots. One is dot dot and hit enter. See now one directory come back. Again, if you want to go to direct C prompt only, just take a cd space dot dot. Again, cd space dot dot. So now we are at C prompt. A step back. If we want to move to the next directory, cd space name of the directory. Or else, straight away you want to jump into admin documents means you can make it cd space admin slash document. Straight away you will go to the inside the directory of documents. This way also you can prepare yourself. So if I hit dir here, list of the files what are available in C drive are going to be displayed here. See the users also is it's a showing is in a directory. So how to clear the screen command line screen. This is the screen like something it is displaying. No, I don't want to see all these things. I want to blank screen. How it is like a cls is a command is there. You can clear the screen. cls is a command. You can clear the screen. So now we are going to discussing about these commands like in a Linux or Mac OS or Ubuntu Linux flavor operating systems. It's a command is ls. You need to hit the command is ls. It's not supported in Windows. So it's a Linux, Ubuntu, and Mac OS or Linux flavored all operating system will support for ls. Is a nothing but it's a dir in Windows. And if you want to get the current directory there, you just type just simply hit pwd present working directory. These are the two commands are present directory working directory in Linux or flavored operating systems. And one more command is to clear the like changing directory is the same. cd space the folder name you have to specify there. Similarly, if you want to backward cd dot dot, the same command will applicable in both operating systems. All right, and clear you have to hit for the screen clearance for Mac or Linux operating systems. So as a developer, Why I require to learn these basics, very basics to entering into the programming. Anyone is having any like such a questions in your mind? You can put a message over there. Great. So here I'll explain you why it is required. See, once core or advanced Python, once it is completed, if you are entering into any like framework related application development using Django or Flask or any other which you are comfortable, these all are to start a server, stop a server running and creating of some environments and installing packages. These commands are highly required. So what are the basic commands? If you know how to change directory, moving directory, finding the list of the files, these basic commands is sufficient to run the commands. So these commands only I'm explaining you clearly. Try to practice yourself how to change directory, how to finding the like you are at the current directory in the prompt. All you have to be familiar on these things. Strongly prepare very well. And later, if you are not written any commands, no problem. I'll share you once the session is completed. I'll share you this lecture at YouTube and WhatsApp group as well. Revise it, write down the commands and practice from the beginning. All right. So now we are jumping into our regular topic, which is data types. All right. Straight away, we are going to discuss more very detailed information about these four data types and keenly understand why we require to applying this dividing. First important point is why we require to distinguish and dividing data into these type of data. Okay, so let's see. The challenges also I'll give you, and I need your responses very quickly to save more time. Okay. So I'm going to like who are like not entered yesterday. Let's find out here how my PyCharm is going to be initiated. So start and run the PyCharm. Who are joining with the PyCharm installation of your local environment, you also be ready and start PyCharm. Not only learning theory part here, we are also practically learning more information. So try to practice and feel it where you are getting a proper result or not. Very basic training only I'll give you. I don't want to like I don't want to make you in a overnight as a big developer. You will be. It's a partly you need to learn step by step. Yeah, I'm creating a new Python file. On right click of Python directory, new Python file. So see here, it's a Python file. And my topic name is data type. So I'm taking data, TYPES. Keenly observe, all the names I'm taking, my file name is lowercase letters only. So hit enter. So my Python file is created successfully here. Yet you observe that top data types.py, the Python file is created successfully. So now what we need to do here, yes, very simple information I'm giving you today. Very simple. A simple number like A I am taken and equal to some number I have assigned here. Simply, very simple. See here, I'm putting like hashtag and writing some line data types. Whenever we are putting some hashtag means it will be the compiler will automatically, it will be treated as comment line. So comment lines are very essential and important. What is the program we are writing, and why we require to use comment lines, all you will be learn while journey. So this program we are preparing for data types now. So have taken a very simple comment line by putting hashtag. Note it, everyone who knows, like these are the very important and interview questions as well. While discussion is happening, so many topics I'll discuss with you while the current situation. So these are the very important interview tips as well. Okay. So here you may observe A I'm taken in like a simple. It will be called as variable. I'm not particularly specifying this is the variable session, but let's listen this. This is a variable I'm taken A equal to 8. Equal to is an operator. Here it is an equal to is an operator. So A equal to 8 I am taken. So what I have given here, I'll tell you this is an integer data type. This is an integer data type. Integer data type will be treated as nothing but whole numbers from 0 to 9. It's a whole numbers from 0 to 9. Any number you are given. Like other programming languages like Java or .NET, these are the things will ask you what data type data you are going to assign into a particular variable. So in Python, these all are not required. The interpreter and the compiler will automatically understand what the data type it is. So as simply you are specifying this is the data value, any number will be treated as it is an int data type. It's an integer. So let's see. A is a variable, equal to is an operator, and the right side part means it's a 8. It's an a data. We are putting it as a data. Clearly understand. By using equal to operator, in the left side part of the variable, we are going to assigning a value to the variable. Variable is nothing but a address, a memory location. It will store the information into A, and where we require to use this data item for a variable, we can read it. How we can read it? Let's see. Print within double like a parenthesis, we put A. That's it. You can access multiple times, not a single time. Let's say more examples you need to practice for regarding such a clarifications. See what we are seeing the output here. 8 we are seeing. The memory of the 8 it is located and it is stored the information it is 8. The value which is stored in a variable we are going to getting as an output. So in a variable declaration like a variable session we'll learn more about the variables. So here you can concentrate on data types only. So this 8 is I'm telling you like it is an like integer int data type. So why it is int? There is a predefined method which is available in Python. What data type it is? If you don't know what data type it is coming here, you just simply, there is a method predefined function which is type and put around this a double quotes like a parenthesis again there, and now run it, we'll check it. So let's see here, class class, it's a giving you an output is int. It's a short form for integer. It's a int data type. Which type it is? The data we are going to be adding to A, which type of data it is? It is showing like int. Let's see. For next example, you will get a clear idea about it. Like string, string data See, string data type means it's a simple deal. It's not a big deal. It's a very simple deal. Like yeah, already I have used no, so I'm using B for this. See, by taking data item, we have taken a variable using equal to operator. Now we need to assign some value to the B. That is string data type we need to assign. So using either single quotes or double quotes to put something, either it may be alphanumeric characters or symbols or numbers of the combination of anything you are putting in double quotes or single quotes will be treated as string data type. All right. So hello developers. Hello developers, I am written. Using at the starting point and ending point and using as double quotes. These particular data item will be called as string data type. You may add numbers, symbols and all also, no problem. So which is the data item is going to be assigning to B. If I read B, what I'll get? So how I'll write the B? Write the print statement, put B inside, now run it. You will get hello world simply. Hello developers, you know very well. This you will get. If I put type C, these function if I applied for B, I don't know what is the data type this is. If I think, so check it. What Python will tell you. Type, open and around the B, add the parentheses and now run it. Wow, it's showing and it says that it's a string. str means it's nothing but short form of string data type. It's a short form of string data type. So now see, two are finished. Two are finished. Now the third one, we check it. Like what is the third one? Float data type. Don't confuse and don't mix together all the things. So many data types are there. You may hear and think it. Whereas these four are highly important, highly essential to start programming. Later, anyhow, you will learn and you have a weapon to what data type it is to know. Just put type and put the variable there. You will be known what is the data type it is. That's it. So this way, you need to learn from the what you learn. Explore it. How you are going to creating and enabling your thinking and logical way in your mind. You have learned something to know what is the data type it is. You have a command. So using this, whatever is the data type you are seeing, you just put it, assign the variable and check with the variable with the using type function, which is ready-madely available in Python. We are not created, we are not written anything for the type command, type function. Python is having such a beautiful ready-made built-in functionalities, not only type, so many built-in functionalities are there. We are going to be using one by one, according to our session requirements. So you need not to worry what data type, I don't know. What is this data? I don't know. No. Don't know question, you remove it. Yes, I know. Give me a second, I'll tell you what is the data type. That's it. According to that, you need to go move ahead. So let's see here, float data type. See, I'll take next keyword of a C. Very simple parameters I'm taking here as a variable names. So float data type is nothing but it's a number. It's a number like around 22. And sometime like what happens, any amount or any prices you may take, there is a no round figure for the prices. Maybe round figure, whereas 50 paisa, 22.50 paisa or 60 paisa, 90 paisa, such a scenarios will appear. The number which is having like something like the number which is having a dot or a period in between the numbers will be called as float data type. or also you may treat it as sometimes it may be tell like a decimal data type also. All right. We are not going to be strict for a particular, like why this is a decimal, why this is a float means, like very simply I'll tell you. So many programming languages are there. C, C++, Java, and C Sharp, .NET, VB, and F Sharp, and Python. And these are the, like JavaScript. These are the languages. They have created a new names for this, their own names. Don't confuse it. You may call it as float or you may call it as decimal. So let's see here what Python will call it as. It's not like we are going to be writing program in using Python compiler to run the thing. What Python will say, we'll see now. Let's see here. Or else you can write your own PyCharm and test the data item. Don't take a personal decisions anywhere. It's not required for us. All we have to depend on compiler, what it says. So run it, what it is saying. Now see, Python is saying the number, it is called float data type. All right, like someone is entered here, it is like a decimals. So yes, it's acceptable. Whereas the Python is going to be treating this data type is going to be called as float data type. All right. Now, one more data type which is there, which is I have told you something like Boolean expression. So bool data type. So the next one will take like a D as TRUE, either true or false. True only. Okay. True oblique false. True or false. Let's see this print statement and we'll check it. What the compiler will tell us. See, always we need not to put unwanted stuff in our mind. It's not necessary as a developer. We need to just simply write the code lines and test it. What compiler will tell you what it is. You need not to depend on like, this is the data type. I want to memorize myself very clearly. Not required at all. You know how to run these commands and how to use compiler and how to test these the requirements is very highly required for a upcoming developers and programmers. Why these are the things are requirement? Like let's see first, like integer, string, float, bool, 4 data types are completed successfully. Anyone wants to take a notes, you just take it and clearly check with the data types. Try to practice it by listening and understanding. It's a zero of knowledge. You won't get anything unless until personally you try to change the data items here and you try to put the some different string variable here and add some more numbers over here and test the data types yourself with your own data. Maybe I have put something like a true and you put like a false and check it. Even you will get like a Boolean expression only. Amjad is unable to getting. What is your query, Amjad? File type means it's like a Python will automatically, if you are using PyCharm, file type, it's automatically will take with the file extension is .py. You see here data types .py. You have to use the Python to create a new file. Go to the folder, right click and new Python file you have to choose here. If you are using Python, like a PyCharm. If not, when you are creating a file, name of the file .py extension is required to create a Python file. Okay. So let me conclude this session. Then we'll discuss more. All of you. So this video, anyhow, this video is available in Python, like a YouTube also. You need not to worry. So most of the persons try to concentrate very basic these 4 data types. Later, if you want to like If you want to like learn more data types and more data items, if you know, yes, explore a number. Once you clearly understand how you will get the data type. So once it is a very important in programming side. Okay. And a very simple real-time scenario and real-time example I'll give you, like four types of data types we have discussed now clearly. Okay. Why we require to, making segregation, separation using different type of data types. Why we require? Can anyone will answer for this? If interested, can anyone? Who knows? Whatever you know, you talk. Whatever you know, just you message here. Unless you won't learn the things, you have to apply yourself and enable your mind. What you know and what you want to express, you try to express. Try to habituate from the zero onwards and initiate these things. Otherwise, you won't get like a shy or something. If I said something, it might be wrong. Sir may say something. What I will tell you, you are not paying anything, and I'm not paying anything to you. So it's a very friendly nature. You're learning this tutorial. So always be happy and send. Why we require to segregate the data items into different parts? You just let me know very quickly. I'll give you a few seconds. All the participants should be submit your own answer. Don't make a copy and don't depend on others' answer. What in your mind, just push it. Why all the persons are like keywords are not working to put a message in chat? Why we require to use like data types? If you know, let me know. If you don't know, just let me press no. Why we require to separation? Yes, separation is correct. Why? If any idea? All to be participate, not a single person. To escape from confusion for system. Great. We'll discuss more on this. If we get raw data, we need to separation. Amzad Siddiqui. Great. Great answer. And more. All to be answer and all to be participate. If you want to learn something, you try to participate and try to interact with the instructor when you given an opportunity. Otherwise, you won't be enabled. You won't be enabled anywhere. Once you put in real-time scenario, you won't get a chance to talk to any other developer. I'm very clearly giving you real-time scenario instructions. Input value size. Okay. And for clear code and it's a simple language. Okay. More. See, like even twins also having two brains. They are having two thoughts. So we are exchanging the group of thoughts. All will know, okay, these many thoughts are there and this is the purpose we are going to separating the data items. Anyhow, I'll give you the answer. Whereas I'm interested to enable your minds as well. Who are interestedly joining these sessions, participate over here. It's a free chat. You need not to pay for a single rupee for a chat message. See, Surya is saying that it is a way to interact with the computer and other purpose. What is that other purpose? My clear question is why we require to segregate the data. Quickly, we are out of time very soon. So quickly, we'll explore the example and we'll wind up the session anyhow. Very quickly. Why I am seeing like a few members only are participating over chat here. And the rest of the persons, why they are not? See, whenever you are come on joining and sitting the session without opening your mouth, it may be paid class or it may be free class, it's a useless for you. Unless until practicing the coding, useless for you. So enable whatever it, or initiate and learn how to enable to get the output in required form. It's a great answer. More. See who are like interacting and putting a messages. Clearly, I'm telling you, who are interacting and putting some messages means they'll get Python jobs as a programmer very soon. Damn surely. Why? Because they are having more interest to learn something and to enabling and thinking. They are enabled thought process. They are enabled. This is required only. The learning of coding by seeing and typing, what you learn? Many websites are there. Many websites are there. By seeing there, you take a copy and paste it. That's it. What you learn more? But enabling of the thinking and enabling of your mind to answering and to think enabling is very highly essential and important. So whatever it may be your background, I'm clearly explaining you. Whoever joining here, I'm going to explain. So great questions I have heard about you. Thanks for your all the support for Rachana and Surya, Teja. It's a built data types. It is a predefined by programmers for clear output. And Surya and Amjad Siddiqui also is responded so many times. Santosh Babu is also given separation. And yes. Now let's see here. See, whatever you know the answer, you just let me know. Then only you will going to be think more. Okay, don't keep quietly. Anyhow, I'm dictating so much time. I'm giving you a less time. Okay, so let's see. A very simple exercise I'm going to doing now. Keenly concentrate. You will greatly answer this question. All right. So I have a ABCD four letters I have used it for explaining about data types. So here I'm taking a simple exercise for you in a real-time concentration to why we require to segregate in particular data item to data type. So let's see here. Exercise for data type. Okay. Now the variable I am taking is x equal to some number, very low number only I'll take. Why? Because I'm weak in maths as well. Anyhow, Python will calculate all the things. Even I don't know the answer so big. So x is 5 and y is, I'm going to assigning some number like which number is low, 4 I'll take. So we'll get total output in very low number, it's a 9 only we'll get. Okay. See, Z Z equal to, I'm going to apply a mathematical expression plus symbol to adding this X value and Y value. Let's see here. By simply putting X plus Y, that's it. We need not to write a bit, much program here. So the logic, what I am written here, X equal to 5, I am assigned to the value. Y equal to 4, I am assigned to the value to Y. And in the next line, 24th line, I am written simply Z third variable I have taken Z and equal to operator X plus Y. The total value is going to be storing into Z. If I print Z, what is the output I'll get? Quickly send the message. Very quickly before I'm running this, what is the output? I'll get it. Wow, super. Peteti Teja and others. What is the value output? I'll get it here. Huh? What is 54? 54 also I'll get. Great, great, great. 54 is correct. Okay. So let's see by running this. So 9 only I'll get. Why? Because I'm applying here arithmetic operator. So X plus Y, it is 9. Clear? It's a data, it's a number. Number is nothing but the data type is, it's a 8 only I am assigned there. Clear? So here, when I will get data type like 59, let's see here. When I put, keenly observe all the students, the string, when I am applying string, like double quotes are there for string data type. If I applied a string in around the 5 and 4, now you will see the data type. String data is going to be what happening here. 54 is coming. It's going to be not applied for arithmetic operator. It's going to be concatenation called, we call it as concatenation, or appending will happen side by side by two strings. So if any number calculations are there in your project, any parameter or any data we need to calculate, like a student marks or fee details or product price, these all you should concentrate on either float or integer value only, the data type. If you put into like see 20, 22, now what happens? It's a year 2022 we are going to be displaying here. Unless until, if it is in a string data type is going to be concatenating. As a number you are taking and putting as in a string, you won't calculate the things. It will be side by side, it will be added. So very strongly you should understand. We require to data segregation to make more function of program is perfectly to run, where the functionality of calculations or displaying of the strings are essential. As a developer, you need to think and you need to decide which data, like what type of data and what the future extension is required. This data, if you are going to be like doing any calculations, means you have to put it as a, if the number it is integer only. If you want to use like data into a string, you can put as a double quotes only. So if I remove these quotes, what happens now? What is the answer will I get now if I run this as a number integer data type? What is the value will I get now? Perfect. What is that? 44. I'm sorry. 20 plus 22. Slowly you see and answer it. Don't be hurry. You are perfectly giving the answer. Whereas once we are thinking and applying our mind, no, very keenly we need to like 1 or 2 times internally it will be done by the calculations. Okay. So we are almost concluding. Now the students are going to be joining. It's not correct right time to join over here. Almost we are concluding the session. So on timely, our session is 6 o'clock IST. Yeah, Gopi, Suraj, and Manimala, and Shiva, Amzad, all are given a correct answer. Rachana and Santosh Babu, a great answer. So interaction is more important. So strongly understand it. So whenever we are using integer data type, we are going to be applying arithmetic operator. Yeah, the word is going to be discussing. Anyhow, we will discuss in arithmetic operators very clearly. So the operator when we are using, it is going to be calculate. So this is the purpose we are going to make a particular data item to be given a data type. Anyhow, Python, it won't restrict you and it won't stop you. If you are giving a number, it will be treated as like integer. If you are given a string like a double quotes, it will be treated as string, very simply. So strongly remember and greatly practice this lecture onwards. Greatly practice this lecture onwards. You have to practice very well, and you need to identify what are the data types are going to be. We have discussed today. You try to practice all and with adding with your own data and join tomorrow's lecture. Tomorrow we are going to discussing a great topic which is called like variables most probably. All right, don't miss anyone. If you are having any friends and persons like ask them to join. Very clear lectures you are going to be learning. All right. So few of persons are requesting this notepad lecture. Definitely I'll share you. Definitely I'll share you all this notepad. I'll add it here into the notepad and I'll share. Meanwhile, I'm stopping my screen here. Any queries? Any queries if you are having, don't hesitate. Just ask me very clearly via chat. Yeah. Class 3 information who are participated at like a WhatsApp group. It's almost you are received. I hope so. Yeah. Take a notes. All the notes what we have discussed till now have sent you in WhatsApp and subscribe this. Subscribe our YouTube channel and you will get like Harisystems. When you type Harisystems, you will get the channel information there and subscribe it and all the session. This is the pre-recorded session which I am going to sharing once the class is done successfully. So may I know like any feedback who are joining and participating from the past 3 classes or over, like is really you are getting something or we need to change anything or we need to add anything over there. Very clearly let me know your feedback and all. Yeah. Anyhow, this feedback also you just let me know. Whoever who are participating in this lecture, just let me know your views. Yeah, please let me know your feedback. I'm really thank you so much for so many members are giving a great experience and great feedback. Yeah, tomorrow strongly like remember like I'll share you one Google form also like where you need to submit your ratings. I'll share with you while class journey. So link is not readily available with me right now. I'll share you tomorrow. Submit your all ratings at our portal as well. So tomorrow evening sharp 6 o'clock we'll sit here and try to practice all the things. Whenever you are completing the practicing all these lectures, like whenever I'm asking you to ready to practice these things, the next lecture is very easy for you. The next lecture is very easy to concentrate and participate. More practical knowledge you will get there. I wish you good luck. We'll sit on tomorrow evening. Thank you. Your feedbacks are also submitting. Thank you all who are submitted a great feedbacks. Thank you very much. Thank you, Suraj.